A couple of days ago, I announced the price release for Samsung's new QLED TVs for this year. Now, one thing that caught me by surprise a bit was the high price tags that they came with. I wasn't very impressed with their price tags, honestly, because I feel LED TVs should not be this pricey. And it's making the case now for a lot of people to look towards getting their hands on the QD OLED TV that they've announced as well, which is the S95C. The S95C is an incredible, gorgeous television. A lot of reviews are already popping out for this TV already, and they are saying, look, this is by far the best television that you can actually get your hands on. Not only that, if you don't want to spend crazy amount of money to get your hands on a flagship level television, I think it makes every sense to get your hands on this model, because for $2,500, you'll be able to buy the 55-inch model. Even the most expensive, most expensive size, which is the 77-inch model, is just around, I would say, $4,800. It's not even up to $5,000, and that's for you getting the most expensive size on their lineup. Can you imagine right now that if you want to get your hands on the QN900C model, for the 75-inch, not even as large as the 77-inch model of the S95C, you will pay $6,300 for that model. So I wonder why someone will leave buying a QD OLED TV that has better picture quality, better visuals, better everything, and is as almost as bright as any LED TV out there right now, and go for a new QLED TV. It makes no sense. Honestly, I feel Samsung overpriced their latest QLED lineup for this year. That's my own opinion, because 75-inch for $6,300 makes no sense to me. And I understand people will say it is an 8K TV, it has 8K resolution, but it's not really always the case that resolution makes the difference in your picture quality. It's not always the case there. The S95C is a fantastic TV. It has everything you are looking for in terms of HDR support. It's very bright. Like, it's been measured now that it can do up to 2000 nits of peak brightness. 2000 nits of brightness is ridiculous, regardless of what you even want to do with a television, whether it's going to be in a well-lit room. It doesn't really matter. 2000 nits of brightness is fantastic. I do not see anyone complaining about that. The other thing again is that it does support Dolby Atmos, and the speaker system that the S95C comes with is fantastic. It's really, really, really fantastic. That's something that you can also benefit by getting this TV over the new QLED lineup. I'm not hating on the QLED lineup. I just look at the pros and cons. Why will I buy an LED TV when I can buy an OLED TV for a lot less of the amount that I would spend? That is the reason, honestly, genuinely, why I wouldn't want to recommend anyone going for something like the QN95C. Okay, let's even see the QN95C. If you want to buy the QN95C, for you to get the best size they have, you have to spend $4,800, which is for their 85-inch model. So you're just getting a couple inches bigger just to get their largest size. Even their 75-inch model is $3,300. So these are things I look at. Is it really worth it? Because for 2000 plus dollars, you get between a 55-inch or a 65-inch of this same S95C that gives you a lot of support. It comes with a one connect box. It has 75% of the BT 2020 as well as 100% of the Rec 709 color space. It is really, really, really good in terms of contrast. It's been measured. It's one of the best at picture quality that was seen and tested even at the CS event and currently right now by a lot of tech reviewers that have already gotten their hands on it, it's considered like the best right now that you can get your hands on. So I have to hype it because it deserves to be hyped. If you're looking at getting your hands on the best TV right now in terms of the price details and everything I've seen, I would say the S95C is by far the best value right now. Now, I know that they have the S90C. A lot of people are skeptical. A lot of people are saying that the S90C has the same panel as the S95B from last year. That's never been confirmed. Samsung never mentioned using the same panel on both TVs. They've never mentioned that, and I don't think they will ever mention such a thing because you might even run into maybe your customers being pushed back from buying that TV if they're using the same panel. It will almost seem like they're trying to sell off as many of their old S95B as possible. I don't think that's the case, but one thing they've said is that the new S95C is about 30% brighter than the new S90C. And the new S90C will not come with a One Connect box, so that's just the only other difference you will get when you buy either one of these two. So if you need convenience and maybe being able to tuck your TV into the wall without having wires that's clustering everywhere, you get the S95C. But if you can manage a TV that you leave on your stand, you don't mind the wires and everything running to the TV, you can get the S90C. Very good model. In fact, the S90C is around £2,000. If you want to buy their larger size, which is 77-inch model, it is around £4,000. Very good value. I don't think anyone will complain much. I don't think anyone would say, oh, the value is in there. They're spending way too much to get way too less. So the details for the S95C I will leave below. It's already considered one of the very best TV on the planet right now that you can even buy. The price makes sense. If you want to evade paying a lot of money for a QLED TV, I would suggest if you're going to spend over $3,000 on the latest QLED TV from Samsung, especially their flagship model, I would say you hold off, you reduce your money a bit, and then get yourself a QD OLED TV from Samsung, because I'm not impressed with the price tag I was reading out a couple of days ago, and it made no sense because not everyone can afford to pay this kind of high amount for an LED TV, and I feel LED technology should be a lot cheaper now. OLED should be that TV that should be a lot more expensive than LED TVs. When an OLED TV is less expensive, it makes the experience a little bit weak. You can't even back an LED TV. You can't even defend it. So I'm going to drop details in the description if you want to have a look at what I'm saying. Do subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys very much next time.